Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're honoring the legacies of some incredible American legends who have recently passed. These individuals left a lasting impact on the world through their work, their talent, and their dedication. Let's take a moment to reflect on their achievements and celebrate their lives. Stay tuned, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to keep the memories alive. The timeless voice of folk, Peter Yarrow. Some voices don't just sing. They inspire, they stir, they move generations. Peter Yarrow is one of those voices. As a founding member of Peter, Paul, and Mary, he helped define the soundtrack of a movement, one that called for peace, justice, and a better world. From the gentle nostalgia of Puff, the Magic Dragon, to the anthemic strength of If I Had a Hammer, his music has been a guiding light through times of change. But Yarrow is more than just a musician. He is a storyteller, an activist, a champion for the underdog. He marched for civil rights, sang against war, and later dedicated his life to fighting bullying through his Operation Respect initiative. His songs are not just melodies, they are messages, reminders that kindness, unity, and hope can change the world. So whether you're rediscovering his music or hearing it for the first time, let Peter Yarrow's words and harmonies take you on a journey, one where music isn't just something you listen to, but something you believe in. Bob Vile, the power and the glory of a fastball. Some pitchers don't just throw, they intimidate, and when Bob Vile took the mound, batters knew they were in for a battle. With a blazing fastball that rivaled the greats of his era, Vile dominated hitters throughout the 1960s, earning his place among baseball's most feared left-handers. A Pittsburgh Pirates legend, Vile led the National League in strikeouts, made an All-Star team, and helped bring a World Series title to the Steel City in 1971. His power was undeniable, but so was his heart. Whether he was mowing down batters or mentoring young pitchers after his playing days. Vile's legacy is one of raw talent, fierce determination, and the unforgettable sight of a lefty bringing the heat. For fans of classic baseball, he's a name that still echoes through the stadiums of history. So here's to Bob Vile, one of the hardest throwers to ever step on the mound, and a true icon of Pirates baseball. Mike Rinder. From the inner circle to the truth seeker. For decades, Mike Rinder was a top enforcer of Scientology's secrets, its chief spokesperson, its defender, the man who knew where all the bodies were buried. But in 2007, he made the most dangerous move of all. He walked away. Since then, Rinder has become one of the church's biggest nightmares, exposing its inner workings, its tactics, and the stories of those trapped within. As a co-host of the Emmy-winning Scientology and the Aftermath and the Fair Game podcast, he has worked alongside Leah Remini to shine a light on the dark corners of Scientology, giving a voice to those silenced by fear. His memoir, A Billion Years, pulls back the curtain on a world few outsiders ever see, a life spent at the top of an organization built on control, secrecy, and power. But Rinder's story is not just about escaping. It's about fighting back. If you've ever wondered what it takes to leave behind everything you've ever known, to risk it all for the truth, Mike Rinder's journey is one you won't forget. Al McNeil. The underdog, who coached a champion. Some coaches are legends for their long careers. Others make their mark in a single, unforgettable moment. Al McNeil falls into the latter category. A man who took the reins of the Montreal Canadiens in 1971, made bold, controversial decisions, and walked away with a Stanley Cup to his name. A steady but unspectacular NHL defenseman, McNeil wasn't a household name when he took over as interim head coach late in the 1970-71 season. But when the playoffs arrived, he shocked the hockey world, benching veteran stars and trusting a rookie goaltender named Ken Dryden to lead the Canadiens through a grueling postseason. The gamble paid off. Montreal won the cup in a thrilling 7-game series against Chicago, but even champions aren't immune to controversy. McNeil's coaching style clashed with some of his veteran players, and in the hockey-mad city of Montreal, the pressure was relentless. Just weeks after winning the ultimate prize, he stepped down as head coach, but his impact on the game never faded. From player to coach, from strategist to leader, Al McNeil proved that sometimes the biggest risks lead to the greatest rewards. His story is one of courage, defiance, and the will to win, no matter what it takes. David Lodge, the pen behind the satire. If you've ever cracked open a book and felt like you were reading about the quirky dynamics of academia, intellectual rivalries, and the oddities of modern life, chances are you've encountered David Lodge. A master of satire, Lodge's novels are a brilliant blend of wit, insight, and humor, often set in the intellectual world he knew so well. With works like Small World and Nice Work, Lodge's writing takes readers on a hilarious yet thought-provoking journey through the corridors of academia, where professors, students, and scholars collide with passion, ambition, and absurdity. His sharp commentary on the world of literature, higher education, and even relationships has earned him a special place in the literary canon. But Lodge isn't just a novelist, he's also a literary critic. And his deep understanding of both the craft and the theory behind storytelling has made him one of the most respected voices in British literature. Whether he's diving into the intricacies of narrative technique or delivering a witty take on academia's sometimes ridiculous complexities, David Lodge never fails to entertain and enlighten. So if you've never read a David Lodge novel, now's the time. You're in for a world where satire, cleverness, and an eye for human quirks come together in a delightful dance of words. Rosita Missoni, the queen of color and knitwear. When you think of timeless Italian fashion, one name stands above the rest. Rosita Missoni. A visionary designer and co-founder of the iconic Missoni fashion house, she transformed the world of style with her revolutionary use of vibrant colors, bold patterns, and innovative knitwear. Alongside her husband, Ty Missoni, she built a brand that has become synonymous with luxury, artistry, and Italian craftsmanship. Their signature zigzag motifs and colorful stripes aren't just designs. They're a language, a way to express creativity and individuality through fashion. From the runway to your living room, Missoni is more than a brand. It's a lifestyle. Rosita's eye for design and her relentless pursuit of beauty in every stitch have left an indelible mark on both the fashion industry and home decor. Rosita Missoni's legacy isn't just about clothes, it's about a celebration of life in full color, where every thread tells a story and every pattern is a masterpiece. Jeff Baena, the master of absurd comedy and human connection. If you've ever watched a film that made you laugh, cringe, and reflect all at the same time, chances are you've experienced the unique magic of Jeff Baena. Known for his surreal, dark comedies and offbeat storytelling, Baena has carved out a niche where humor meets deep existential questions about life, love, and identity. Whether it's the zombie romance of Life After Beth, the medieval madness of The Little Hours, or the mind-bending psychological journey in Horse Girl, Baena's films are always unpredictable, always bold, and always leave you thinking long after the credits roll. What sets Baena apart is his ability to create deeply human stories within the most absurd contexts, where the bizarre is balanced by raw emotional depth. He's the kind of director who makes you laugh at the strangest situations, but then quietly, almost sneakily, hits you with a moment of vulnerability or truth that feels startlingly real. So if you're in the mood for a movie that challenges your sense of reality while making you laugh and reflect, dive into a Jeff Baena film. You won't know what to expect, but you'll be glad you took the journey. Brenton Wood, the soulful voice of a generation. Imagine a voice so smooth, so effortlessly catchy, that it instantly makes you want to snap your fingers, tap your feet, and hum along. That's the magic of Brenton Wood, the man behind some of the most iconic soul hits of the 1960s and 1970s. With songs like Gimme Little Sign and the Oogum Boogum song, Brenton Wood became a soul legend, known for his infectious melodies and smooth, high-pitched vocals that were as playful as they were powerful. Whether he's crooning a love song or bringing out those feel-good vibes, His music has that timeless quality that still makes you want to hit repeat. Though his chart presence may have faded, Brenton Wood's influence on the soul and R&B scene remains as strong as ever. His hits are still loved by old-school soul fans and continue to find new generations of listeners who can't resist the groove. So, if you're in the mood for a trip down memory lane with a voice that defines a musical era, take a listen to Brenton Wood. You'll quickly see why his music has never gone out of style. Osamu Suzuki, the visionary behind Suzuki Motor Corporation. Imagine a world without compact cars that are not only affordable but also efficient and reliable. It's hard to, right? Well, thanks to Osamu Suzuki, this world became a reality. As the former president and CEO of Suzuki Motor Corporation, Osamu Suzuki helped turn Suzuki into one of the most prominent names in the global automotive and motorcycle industries. Starting with a small company and a big vision, Osamu Suzuki expanded Suzuki's reach worldwide, particularly in emerging markets like India, where the brand became a household name. He was the driving force behind the creation of small, practical, and fuel-efficient vehicles, perfect for everyday people. Under his leadership, Suzuki's compact cars and motorcycles became synonymous with value, dependability, and innovation. His ability to adapt to changing markets and focus on affordable, eco-friendly transportation set the company on the path to global success. So next time you hop into a Suzuki Swift or ride a Suzuki motorcycle, remember, it's Osamu Suzuki's vision that helped shape the vehicles we know and love today. Dayle Haddon, the supermodel who redefined beauty. When you think of supermodels from the 70s and 80s, one name stands out, Dayle Haddon. Known for her stunning looks, timeless elegance, and powerful presence, Dayle made a name for herself not just as a supermodel, but as a pioneer in redefining what it means to be beautiful at every age. Dayle's career skyrocketed as she graced the covers of Cosmopolitan and Vogue and became the face of iconic brands like Max Factor and Estée Lauder. But her impact didn't stop there. As she gracefully entered her 40s and beyond, she became a powerful advocate for aging gracefully and embracing natural beauty, challenging the notion that beauty fades with age. Her message is simple but profound. Confidence, self-love, and vitality are timeless. Dayle Haddon wasn't just selling beauty products. She was selling a philosophy that beauty doesn't have an expiration date. Today, Dayle's legacy continues to inspire millions of women around the world to feel beautiful, confident, and empowered at every stage of life.